Hi, in this video you will learn how to define an advanced slope based on a polyline and how to create a model from it. The polyline in this example represents a road. We'll use the Slopes app to build an embankment at the side. We start from the Home menu and make sure that we have chosen the correct project and job. In this case, we want to use elevation angle for the slope display. We can change that setting from the Home menu, opening Units, and under Angle change the slope display from percentage to elevation angle. We tap on Slopes. On the map, we see a polyline representing the edge of the road. We select this polyline. We rotate the screen and define the slope angle and direction. For further details about this step, please watch the video How to Define a Simple Slope. In this exercise, we also set the size of the slope. This value is relevant for the model we will create later. We enter 8 meters. These 8 meters could either be the horizontal length or the vertical height of the slope. We use this button to define that the 8 meter is the vertical height. As there is a gap between the road and the embankment, we must offset the slope. We tap on the third input field and enter a horizontal offset of 1 meter. We are now satisfied with the defined slope and tap on OK. As we have selected a polyline, we need to be within the start and end point to see the calculated values in the information bar. The first page shows the main values like cut and fill and dx. For further information about these values, please watch the video How to Define a Simple Slope. The second page shows information regarding the values we used to define the slope, the horizontal offset and the angle. The information bar always displays the maximal vertical height, so if we had used horizontal length before, it will calculate the max height for display. The other 2 pages of the information bar show more information about the current position and the slope, which is not relevant for this exercise. Now we'll create a model of the slope. The model is stored in XML format and includes the surface as the copy of the slope and the slope lines. We can use these elements in several other apps. Let's get to it. We open the toolbox and tap Slope Lines and Model. The toolbar offers 3 different functions. First, we tap the top button to the left. This button creates a surface based on the defined slope. We can then use the surface in the Volumes app for volume calculation, cut fill map creation, and more. We can also use it in the cut fill app to stake out the height difference against the surface. Next, we tap the button below, which enables 2 outer lines of the slope. They are based on the selected polyline. We can divide the surface into segments using the input fields. Either we enter the number of segments or we enter the interval. In both cases, this is done along the selected polyline. We tap the lower input field and set the interval to 12 meters. By accepting the input, the slope lines are created and shown on the map. Finally, we tap the third button, which then creates slope lines at the points of direction change on the baseline. 2 of these lines are perpendicular to the opposite outer line, and the middle line is connecting to the opposite point. With the Stakeout app, we can later use the created lines to mark the slope at regular intervals or on certain points in the field. We tap on OK to save the model and slope lines. In the Save screen, we set the name to Embankment and tap on OK. The model and all slope lines are shown on the map. The defined slope is also still visible. Let's check the new file in the Map View Manager. We tap on the Map View Manager and open the sublayers of the file. All these elements, the surface, the 2 outer lines and the slope lines, can be turned off one by one to simplify your view of the map. That's it. You have learned how to create an advanced slope using a polyline as baseline and how to create a model and slope lines of this slope. Thanks for watching.